Hi, welcome back to the second sports panel of the semester. I'm Karlee Piccola.
And I'm Daegan Walker.
And this was a great weekend to be an Owl fan. For football, the Owls walked away with a 41-10 win on Parents Weekend.
Yeah, it was definitely a super successful Parents Weekend that made a lot of FAU students happy.
I feel like the win came at the perfect time, just like the families being there, had to just be a feel good. Like you come to your school to see your students, and the football team really capitalized on the win this weekend.
Yeah, and FAU is heavily favored in this game, so it's good to see them pull off a win when they're favored because we haven't really in other situations.
Yeah, exactly. It was really nice to see that big win come through. It wasn't just a small win, it was a huge win. And the game got off to an incredibly fast start. The Owls came flying out of the gate, scoring in just 2 plays. The first play was a 71-yard pass to Cam Fancher to Amari Hayes, and the second play was a straight-up gut run by junior CJ Campbell. And those 2 plays only took about 30 seconds and resulted in 7 points.
Yeah, this was really huge for the Owls because they haven't been able to score off their first drive this entire season.
Yeah, they've gone 3 and out every single time. So it just had to be like a really good feeling for the players and the fans to just, off that first play in 30 seconds, to come away with a touchdown.
I also felt like FAU's defense really improved this year and was able to capitalize on a lot of Wagner's mistakes.
Yeah, the first drive they were able to force a 3 and out. And then that set up FAU to go ahead and score again. And kicker Carter Davis ended up kicking a career-long, a 51-yard field goal. So again, that has to just bring more energy to not just the players, but the fans as well.
Yeah, and another thing that looked really great for FAU this game was that their run game has improved a lot.
Yeah, it has changed dramatically the last couple of games.
Yeah, they had 310 rushing yards on 46 attempts, which is a lot better than we've seen in the past few games.
And we know when you can run the football, you can win the football game because Wagner only had 20 rushing yards.
Yeah.
So there was a big change there. We also saw a change in quarterbacks, which I feel like can just be good because I know a lot of fans have been like, oh, can we have a change in quarterbacks? And then Cam Fancher still played really well this game, but just to see that change was nice. And then Kason Wiseman ended up scoring his first career touchdown with the Owls. It was a 4-yard rushing touchdown.
Yeah, definitely good to get him some confidence.
Exactly, and just to know that you do have that other quarterback to fall back on. Again, the defense played extremely, extremely well. I mean, Devontae Davis was dominating Wagner center all night. He had a 5-yard tackle for loss and was the 6th defensive player to have a tackle for loss. So just when your offense can score points and when your defense can get the Wagner's team off the field, it has to feel good.
Yeah, definitely overall a huge win for FAU football and a really impressive turnout for Parents Weekend.
For sure. I mean, there are still a couple things they can work on. The run game definitely worked this week, but the passing game, I can still see some improvements. There was some interceptions thrown as well as a fumble. So I feel like if they can just work on the passing game, we'll see even more improvement by the Owls.
Yeah, for sure.
And the Owls go into a bye this week, so I feel like it's perfect time to really have a feel-good win and just capitalize off the feel-good win going into the bye. And yeah, they had a really good weekend, especially on Parents Weekend.
And now we're going to take a look at the women's volleyball game from this weekend. FAU hockey had a game this weekend against UMiami on Friday and Saturday night. In the first game on Friday night, the Owls completely dominated UMiami, winning the game 9-2. And there's honestly not that much to pick out on FAU's performance because it was pretty good.
I think you played incredibly well. I feel like, and just like being like UMiami, people might not realize it has to be like just a really good win.
Yeah, and it's great to see 2 Florida teams playing against each other in hockey.
It really
and
is.
It's also great to see the Owls
completely dominating.
Yeah. I thought that FAU had great goaltending, whereas Miami kind of struggled in that aspect. I mean, anytime you let up 9 goals, it's probably not going to be the best. But the shots were 40-20 for FAU. And the only thing about the game is that there were a lot of penalties, and a lot of penalties that were slightly unnecessary taken by FAU. We could probably clean up a little bit because if we don't stay disciplined, a lot of teams are going to make you pay.
And then make you pay for those.
And not every team is not going to be able to score on the power play.
Yeah.
And you can't give them too many opportunities.
And then Saturday afternoon was the second game, which the Owls also won against U Miami.
Yeah, FAU swept the series this weekend, beating them 5-2 on Friday afternoon. They had 3 unanswered goals to end the third period, which was huge, and they killed off a massive 5-on-3 to help win the game. And although the game was tied for a little bit, FAU still managed to be the better team and pull off the win. It was a really great week to be an Owl.
It really was, and we hope we can keep this energy up with these upcoming events throughout the week.
I'm Daegan Walker.
And I'm Karlee Piccola.
Thank you for watching our second sports panel. See you next time.